We went up against a very good basketball team tonight. I said at the beginning of the season that they were my sleeper. When you saw the transfers that they had sitting out last year and you knew where the programs that those players had come from, and you have a player like Crockett back, they started 5 seniors, and then June comes off the bench as a junior transfer. So, they just physically took advantage of us in a lot of ways, and they had their way with us defensively. I felt like at times that we fought and we punched back and we kind of got back in it, but every time we got close, we either turned the ball over, didn't get a good shot, missed a shot, and then they can turn points on you really, really fast. They're averaging 85 points a game, and we gave up 83. We're not getting enough shots up, and they're not allowing us to score points because we're not taking care of the basketball, and we're not offensive rebounding. And we're not going to beat good teams in our conference until we get those things fixed.
What struggles was Evelyn having out there? I know she missed a couple open layups, but for the most part, Morehead did a good job containing her. What were you seeing where she was practically just getting fit?
Honestly, those are shots that she's been making all year. She scores 28 against Tennessee, a lot harder to score over. They just didn't go in tonight. I think she got down on herself, and I think that instead of next play mentality, I think she kind of just continued to let it snowball. So when you do that, then mentally you take yourself out of the game because, those are shots she makes every day in practice. Those are shots that she's made in all the games leading up to tonight. But when our best player doesn't have a good night offensively, we're going to struggle, especially against teams that put up 85 points.
I kind of want to roll off of that a little bit. Evelyn and Sakia combined for 10 of the 19 turnovers. Was that more Morehead, or was that more just mistakes in your post play?
Well, I think that not catching the ball and being ready to make a move and score. We got a lot of turnovers on post entries. And again, you've got to get your feet set. You got to get a wide base, and you got to know what you're going to do with the basketball when it comes into you. But I don't think it was anything necessarily that Morehead was doing because a lot of times they switch 1 through 5, so we had mismatches and we knew that, so we wanted to take advantage of it. And I felt like that we got the ball inside a lot. We just didn't take advantage of it. We missed a lot of easy shots.
You guys have a great third quarter. Cut it to single digits twice. They buried 2 big threes to keep it at 10 and really kept you at bay from that point forward. Defense is playing really well up to that point. What changed from Morehead? Was it just them finally making?
Well, I just think that, they just continue to make shots. And I think one of the biggest difference for them this year and what I saw last year is they had players last year that could break you down off the dribble. But if you were able to stop that penetration, a lot of times when they kicked the ball out, they couldn't make the shot. Well, this year with their transfers and their grad transfers and all them being eligible, they break you down off the dribble, they kick it out, they make that shot. And that's what makes them so dangerous. They play so fast and they play so well together. If they need a bucket, they could really go 1 through 5. They don't even really utilize an inside game whatsoever because they don't have to. But, June's 6'1", and she can get wherever she wants to on the floor at any time. And when she's knocking down 25 step-back threes, credit to her. She kept taking them and she kept making them. So, they're very, very good, and Coach Todd does a great job.
EKU on Saturday, quick turnaround. What does EKU bring you challenge-wise, and how do you expect your team to bounce back after tonight?
Well, we just have to have amnesia. We talked about that today. Whatever happens on Thursday, you got to get over it and get ready for Saturday. So I'm going to go back to work as soon as I leave you guys, and we'll be ready to go, and we'll get Scout finished up and ready. I don't have any idea how their game went tonight, but we got to get an eye on it, and we got to get our kids ready. But, our kids have to show resiliency and the ability to bounce back. We got to make sure that we get lots of fluids in them, get them some chocolate milk, get some stretching, and we go hard at it tomorrow.